Hello students, we are learning about our first chapter natural resources air, water and land. In the previous videos, we have already taken information about natural resources air and water. Now we are going to learn about the natural resource land. Students, you have known that 29% of the earth's surface is occupied by land. Occupy व्यापणे. Land is seen in the form of soil, stones and big rocks. It is not flat everywhere. It is hilly in some places and flat in others. Can you tell me the different uses of land? Okay. All terrestrial animals live on land. Terrestrial animals भूचर प्राणी, जमिनीवर राहणारे प्राणी. Some terrestrials dig burrows in the ground for shelter. Burrow, बीळ, shelter, निवारा. They use land for fulfilling their need. Plants grow on land. We use land for farming and for building houses, roads, rail tracks, etc. The minerals, crude oil and natural gas obtained from the land are very important for us. In this way, land is an important natural resource. Okay. Here in this section, can you tell you have given 6 questions to solve. Now let's learn about the layers of land. Land is made up of many layers. To understand this, let's learn given activity. For this activity, we need a transparent plastic bottle, a handful of soil, handful mudbhar, some stones, sand, some dry leaves and water. We have to cut the upper tapering part of bottle. Upper tapering part वरील निमुळता भाग. Now put all the materials in the lower part and add water. Stir the mixture thoroughly and put it aside. Stir ढवळणे, thoroughly संपूर्णपणे. Observe it the next day. What will we notice? We will notice the layers of the mixture in the bottle as shown here. The land on earth also looks like this. If there are pits dug for pipeline or wells, we see the layers of land. If the land has mature soil, the topmost layer is formed by the decomposition of the remains of plants and animals. मॅच्युअर पूर्ण तयार झालेली, परिपक्व. टॉपमोस्ट लेअर सर्वात वरचा थर. डिकम्पोजिशन कुजण्याची प्रक्रिया. रिमेन्स अवशेष. धिस लेअर इज कॉल्ड ह्युमस. ह्युमस कुथित मृदा, वनस्पती व प्राणी यांच्या अवशेषांच्या कुजण्याने निर्माण होणारी मृदा. इट इज युजली फाउंड इन dense forest. Dense forest, दाट जंगल. Humus supplies nutrients to the soil. It is also important for aerating of soil. Aerating, हवा खेळती राहणे. It is important for holding water in the soil. The proportion of humus in the upper layer of good fertile soil is about 33% to 50%. The land below this layer is full of sand, soil, small stones, worms and insects. Below this layer of land, there is layer of soil and pieces of bedrock. This soil is immature. Immature, अपरिपक्व, अर्धवट तयार झालेली. Further below this layer, the proportion of soil decreases and that of rock increases. This is the layer of bedrock. Bedrock, मूळ खडक. The main minerals in the soil are derived from these rocks. Derive चा पासून येणे, चा पासून बनणे. That's why soil in different regions is different. The color and texture of soil are both determined by the bedrock. Texture पोत घडण, determine निश्चित करणे, ठरवणे. मूळ खडकाप्रमाणे मातीचा रंग आणि पोत हे ठरत असतात. Now we are going to learn the process of soil formation. The soil on the land is formed by a natural process. The abiotic components of soil are supplied through the weathering of the bedrock. Weathering अपक्षय. The bedrock breaks down into pieces due to the heat of the sun, cold wind and water. ऊन, वारा व पाऊस यांमुळे खडकाची झीज होते. The particles of soil, sand, stones and rocks etc. are abiotic components of soil. Abiotic components अजैविक घटक. Microbes, worms and insects are found among them. Microbes सूक्ष्मजीव. Rodents like mice and rats are also found here. Rodents कुरतडणारे प्राणी. The roots of trees growing on the land also help weathering of rocks. Microbes, worms, insects, rodents, trees, these are biotic components of soil. Biotic components जैविक घटक. The process of soil formation is slow and continuous. It takes about 1,000 years for a 2.5 centimeter thick layer of mature soil to form. But soil gets destroyed in a short period of time due to floods, storms and human activities such as mining. Flood पूर, storm वादळ, mining खाणकाम. That's why it is necessary to conserve soil and to prevent erosion of land. Conserve जतन करणे, संवर्धन करणे. Erosion धूप. Then how can we prevent soil erosion? The best remedy for this is to increase the green cover of the land. Erosion of land is reduced if grass, trees and bushes are grown in it. जमिनीची धूप रोखण्यासाठी आपल्याला झाडे लावली पाहिजेत, जगवली पाहिजेत व वाढवली पाहिजेत. Next section is try this. In this section there is given an activity. Obtain specimens of soil from various places in your surroundings such as your own yard, a garden, hills, river banks, fields and rocky ground. Note the differences in the specimens with respect to color, feel, texture and the size of the particles. Specimen नमुना, यार्ड अंगण. प्रत्येक नमुन्यातील मातीचे कण वेगवेगळे असल्याचे आढळून येईल. Here in the section do you know we have given information about humus. We have learnt about humus in this video. Next in the section use your brain power. Question is given. What are the constituents of soil? Classify them as biotic and abiotic constituents. मातीतील घटकांचे जैविक घटक आणि अजैविक घटक असे वर्गीकरण करा. Students, do you know how petrol diesel is formed? Okay. Many years ago, The great upheavals took place on the earth. Upheavals उलथापालत. पृथ्वीवर प्रचंड उलथापालत घडून आली. Forest on land got buried underground. Buried गाडले गेले, पुरले गेले. After that, the process of formation of fossil fuels from the remains of living things took place underground. Fossil fuels जीवाश्म इंधन, सजीव जमिनीत गाडले जाऊन तयार झालेले इंधन, fossil fuels. We get fuels like petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin and other useful materials like tar and wax from the fossil fuel called crude oil. Tar, डांबर, crude oil, खनिज तेल. One day these fuels can be finished. That's why we have to use these fuels carefully. Okay. Now observe this table. Land 29%, potable water or fresh water 0.3%, oxygen 21%. The proportion of these natural resources is very small as compared to the whole earth. Even in these small proportions, the resources shown in this table are sufficient for all living things. Only it is necessary for man to control his greed. Greed, हव्यास, लोभ. In other words, he must use these resources judiciously. Judiciously, तारतम्याने. Because these natural resources are for all living things and not just for mankind. Natural resources सर्व सजीवांसाठी आहेत, फक्त मानवजातीसाठी नाहीत. Okay. Next, we have given information about IMD, India Meteorological Department, भारतीय हवामान खाते. It was established in 1875 for studying the weather in the Indian subcontinent. The main function of this institute is to observe the weather and to make weather forecasts. Weather forecast, हवामानाचा अंदाज, and rain forecast. It conducts research related to the changes in the weather and studies the developments related to global warming. Global warming, जागतिक तापमान वाढ. Okay. Students, air, water and land are necessary for our survival. They fulfill our basic needs. Therefore, they are natural resources. Natural resources should be used carefully and sparingly. नॅचरल रिसोर्सेसचा काळजीपूर्वक आणि काटकसरीने वापर करूया. थँक यू. गुड बाय.